My adult acne started when I was 28 years old. I would ask my husband to put my daughter to bed most nights just so I could pick my face. I would research so much on how to get rid of my acne that it took my attention away from playing with my daughter.
I came to the mirror, started washing my face, and it was so painful that I had burns on my eyelids because the products were so strong. I believed that if I just pushed through the pain and used these products that I would get rid of my acne and that would be my dream come true.
So I've had it for about 5 years. 5 years of going to dermatologists and trying to fix my skin.
I think I was 22 or 23 years old when I first got acne. You're kind of just wondering what the heck is going on because you're an adult. You're told your whole life. That's something that teenagers get. So it's kind of just hard to wrap your head around the whole thing.
I would describe my adult acne as unpredictable. It has kind of controlled my life in a sense of confidence levels.
When my acne came back when I was 21, I honestly didn't believe it, and I thought it was over that stage in my life. And for it to happen again, I was heartbroken.
This was humbling because I had no self-confidence, and it was literally all-consuming, debilitating. I felt ugly. I didn't feel like myself. When I looked in the mirror, I didn't even see Chloe anymore.
At the time, my confidence was completely shattered. I never wanted to be seen without makeup. I would cancel plans if I was having a bad breakout and it was something that I couldn't manage.
The second I put makeup on my face, you saw every single blemish, every single piece of texture.
When you have makeup on, you can still see it and it looks like you're trying to cover it up. And then when you don't have makeup on, I mean, it's right there and it's red and inflamed. It was just constant. I could not stop thinking about it or talking about it all the time.
Sometimes I'll go to the store and people will be looking at you and not in a way that you want them to be.
When I would see women in grocery stores with acne on their face, I would always say, I feel so bad for them. And now I was them. You know, I was struggling with it too. So I'm like, I bet people are looking at me saying, oh, I feel so bad for them.
I am an actress. It limits you quite a bit because you're only able to fill the roles that either require acne or can handle acne. Otherwise, it's just no.
I still had to do a live report on the 10 o'clock news every night. It was very uncomfortable because there were people that I worked with. One of the members of a crew on the evening show that I worked on said that I had bad skin, and I could hear him say it on the microphone. So that just made me feel so insecure, and there was really no escaping it. I mean, I just had to push forward, and that was what was so challenging about it.
There's a lot of shame in me not fitting in to what people deem as beautiful because of something that I couldn't control at the time.
The defining moment in my acne journey was I was using this acne regimen that was promised to work, and I came to the mirror, started washing my face, and it was so painful that I had burns on my eyelids because the products were so strong, and my skin was worse than when I started. Looking in the mirror, my knees went weak and I just fell on the floor and started crying. I figured out that I really needed to love myself for who I was, at that moment when I was at my worst.
I decided to document the process in a vlog form. So I documented every single day, maybe 2 to 3 minutes a day, and then I'd put that vlog up each week. The first week, the response was amazing. There was a lot of women who in DMs or in comments said, I'm 45 and I still deal with acne. I felt not alone.
On Instagram, I found a community of women who shared and continue to share their own acne journeys. I wanted to take portraits of myself. I was too scared to hit the post button,
So I told my sister she could do it. Once she did and it was out in the world, I started crying. A weight had been lifted off me.
I think it's great to work on acceptance, loving your skin the way it is if it does have acne, but also realize that it's okay to feel like I'm just not in a good emotional place right now. I think it's okay to be honest about that.
Acne has definitely been one of my biggest struggles in my life, but it has brought me closer to makeup, which has become an artistic outlet for me, just to be able to paint whatever I want on my face.
The advice that I would give to my 23-year-old self would be to realize that acne is a medical problem, so go see a doctor ASAP. That's gonna save you a lot of time and pain and agony.
I have come to a full realization that no matter what I look like, that I need to love myself first. And if I start feeling super insecure about this or that, then I need to take time to remember that I am worthy of loving myself.
One of the things that was really hard but extremely rewarding and really helped me through this process was I wrote myself a love letter so that whenever I was feeling just completely down on myself, that I would have this letter to read and remind myself that my acne doesn't define who I am.